Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. This will be the last Top IPPONS video of the year. And how about that one to start off the video? Massive seoinage by Tanaka. Check out the little grip break before he goes in for the throw. Very, very technical and strong to finish the throw like that. Now of course this is the Tokyo Grand Slam, and I did have a look at everyone's IPPONS, not just the Japanese, including this one from Kanikovsky. And what a big uranage. This is probably one of the best IPPONS of the year. Now outside of Kanikovsky and a few other non-Japanese judoka, this video is just packed with IPPONS from the Japanese team. There's a few from the ladies in here, although a lot of the women's matches were decided by Newaza. And I've really only just kind of kept the most interesting ones in this video. Like this one here. How often do you see someone stand up and pass guard in judo? I definitely think people should be doing this more. I even thought if you stood up it was mate, so I'm a little bit confused about the situation here. This was a really unique technique by Omori. Now I think it's a daki wakare. Could be a taniatoshi, let me know in the comments. I think it's a bit strange to call this technique a taniatoshi, but on the Japanese commentary they were saying that this was some variation of a taniatoshi. And who am I to argue with the likes of Anai and Kanamaru? I think they know a bit more about judo than me. Now Bishrelt, she gets a really nice Yoko Otoshi here. Now is Bishrelt from Mongolia originally and then went to the UAE? Someone fill me in on the details please. This one from Tajima, Hashimoto will be impressed with this one. But, and as I'm hearing that the rules are going to be changed very soon in the next couple of days, and the likes of Tajima, Hashimoto, they will be able to grab the leg in this situation. So in my opinion, I think we're going to see a lot more of these kind of one-handed soresuri kumigoshis, but people are going to grab the leg, and people might end up somersaulting like they used to in the past. Now this is a really nice seoinage against the current world champion. And how about this for a driving Seoi Otoshi? Started it off with an Osotogari and fully extends his body. Look at the commitment of Takeoka. Must take all your power to throw someone like Yondon Perenlai. Now Sampaio from Portugal, this was a massive, massive throw against Hamada. Have a look at this. That's definitely going in the Top IPPONS of the year video. Now if you're out there looking to find someone who does kochi, a really nice kochi, kind of like a makikomi style, Takeoka, he's the guy. A lot of people don't do it with the top grip, they kind of mix it in with the ippon seoinage and have a lower grip with the lapel hand. But Takeoka grips over the top, makes it work. Fabulous stuff. Now I really love this Uchimata from Oino, using the kosoto to kind of start the spin. Watch him place that foot and then immediately rotate around. And next another one from Oino. Now watch the back of Oino. Gamba takes a grip on his back and then just a light little movement to break it off. So it's these kind of small little details that really set the Japanese above everyone else. Look at that. And then he goes, as Gamba's resetting, kind of finding another grip, he goes in for the Ashiguruma. Now another person, very technical, Murao. And it's not often we see him in a left versus left situation. And here he is taking double lapels and a strong Osotogari. Starts it off with the Uchimata. It's got an interesting Uchimata as well. A little bit of a stomp to kind of get a reaction. Now blink or you'll miss this one. Watch Blue come across with the leg. A lot of people do this, they try to tap the inside of the leg to get people off balance. But Sekimoto, a beautiful counter here. I've said this before, but you do have to be really careful when you're going for this. I mean, you're never going to throw someone with it, so it is risky. It does come with a bit of risk. Now this was in the final at under 66, Takeoka throwing Fujisaka. And this is a crazy, crazy throw. This is the sort of throw that you just can't copy. Now watch what he does with his leg and his arm. He traps the leg of Fujisaka, and Fujisaka trying really hard to get it out of there. Couldn't, and then when he stopped, changed direction. That's a really high level throw. Now this was just a Wazari, but I mean, come on, let's just give it a Nippon. That's a really nice Uchimata by Arai. Here's another Uchimata by Reyes, and this is at under 100s again. Similar to that Ueno clip just earlier on in the video. Just as Kumasaka, he takes a grip off, he's trying to find another one, and Reyes, he just finds that opportunity in that moment. And here's another beautiful, this time kind of an Osoto Haraigoshi combination by Arai. Double lapel, but still good control without the sleeve. Now this next one I was really happy to see, Nagayama against Buliev. Nagayama getting his revenge and doing it in style. The last time he threw an Uchimata against Buliev, he did get countered. But have a look at this. Kosoto gets him moving, walks him onto the leg. Great lift. Really nice to see. Fujisaka now, and just really dominated this contest. Nice Kosoto to finish it. Just caught Yang walking backwards and then dominating the grips, taking that top grip and applying the Kosoto at the same time. Nice counter to the Sasai here by Dezebov. Sasai is one of those techniques, really nice technique, but I mean, you're standing on one foot and people can redirect your balance and turn it into something else. It's always a good way to counter the Sasai. Obitori Gaishi now by Tanaka, and it's not often you see Japanese doing Obitori Gaishi, but he really nailed it against Lavrentev. Another Uchimata from Nakayama, and just at the beginning I thought he was looking for a left-sided one, and then decided against it. Goes to his more traditional side. So I really want to know, what was he thinking in the moment? I mean, he does do this, he does have a beautiful left-sided Ippon Seoi Nage, so maybe he was thinking about that, but just couldn't get enough space for his arm to come down into the position. Now this is one of the few Newaza clips in the video. Really nice stuff here by Nakamura. Takes him to the ground, and then Sekimoto in white tries to stand up. Can't escape it. Ochigari. Down he goes again. And then, I mean, Nakamura, he must be very high level on the ground. Incredible passing. Incredible osaikomi. Here's another one from Nakamura, another piece of Newaza. So, capitalizing on the situation. Now you'll see him go left before going right. So that's really important in the Newaza for a lot of transitions and turnovers and sweeps. It's not like you're on your feet and you can just kind of move around. You've got to generate momentum somehow. Now how about this? Uchimura throwing Hashimoto with the Tomoe Nage. And Hashimoto, I mean, he was already down. Had to come forward, had to look for something. Ishihara, one of my new favorites, but unfortunately didn't take gold at the Tokyo Grand Slam. How about that for kind of an Ochigari Uchimata? Breaks that grip off, gets his own dominant grips, and then goes in immediately. Beautiful stuff from him. Now this one, I want to call it a Yagura Nage, although maybe it's just kind of a Surigoshi. Now this is something I'm not very good at, getting people with an Osotogari as you're kind of moving backwards, just kind of inviting them to come forward a little bit. But Uchimura, he does it beautifully here. Two hands on the sleeve as well. And here's another one from Uchimura, kind of a similar situation, but we get the other camera angle this time. So he does really like that Osoto off the sleeve, which is nice. Kapratayan. And I thought he was going to get thrown here, but manages to find the counter. Blue was doing a really good job with that Kochigari, but just didn't really have a controlling hand with the Surite. Was kind of around the back, which isn't the best place to have your hand for a Kochigari. Another piece of Newaza, this time from Tajima. Now you might have seen it before, but he does do kind of an armbar here. He's looking for it right here. Very sneaky. Doesn't get it, but manages to turn it into a sweep. And then of course he's got an incredible passing game. How about that? Smothering Newaza from Tajima. Kind of similar from Ishihara before, but this time Fujiwara. Nice kind of Ouchigari, Uchimata, hybrid kind of throw. And the fakes to kind of start it off. Fujiwara, he's really good at the kumikata, really good at the fakes. Here's another one. So first he's going to deal with all these grips before really dominating and setting his position. And then is he going to go behind? Is he going in front? Seiyo Otoshi. Just enough for a Wazari, but he does get Osai Komi after this. So here he is, popping that shoulder out. And eventually Blue will give it up because there's not much he can do. And now really defending the inside position with his elbow, creating space. Couple of fakes, couple of feints. Beautiful stuff. Really excited to see what Fujiwara does in 2025. This next one, a beautiful Uchimata. And if you have a look, it's on the sleeves, 2 hands on the sleeves. And you don't see Uchimata done like that a lot. But what he does is he stays really close. And so, you know, that second hand, I think it was on the cross grip actually. Just kind of working in a similar way to a standard lapel grip. Nice bit of Ashiwaza here. Catching Al Nahas and then straight into the Osai Komi. Here's another one from Arai. And throwing Reyes with an Osotogari. Kind of a Harai Goshi, Makikomi kind of mix here. And Reyes, I mean, he had a beautiful throw earlier on with his Uchimata, but it is his time to get thrown now. And how about that for an Osotogari from Nakano? Incredible. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the IPPONS from the Tokyo Grand Slam. Like, subscribe, there's going to be some big videos to end the year. I'm going to look at all the IPPONS across the entire year and decide the best ones. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.